5,000 people, one island, no way out. Stalin had signed the order himself. May 18, 1933, the boats arrived at Nazino. No shelter, no food, no tools, nothing. These weren't soldiers. These were ordinary people, workers, families, people the Soviet state called undesirables. That first night, the temperature dropped without warning. Then the snow came, heavy, relentless, merciless. They had no shelter. They had no choice but to endure. By morning, 300 people had already frozen to death. One night, 300 lives gone. The survivors woke up to a new reality, a brutal one. Food had not arrived. It would not arrive. Hunger turned people against each other fast. By day 2, fighting had already broken out. Whatever anyone had, someone else wanted it. The bodies of the dead were searched immediately. Money, clothes, anything of value taken. And then the gold pulled from their very mouths. Killings became daily, then almost routine. The island had no law, only strength and hunger. 9 days in, more boats appeared on the river. 1,200 more people sent to the same island, same fate. More mouths, less food. The island was now at breaking point. The new arrivals had no idea what was already happening. Rival gangs formed within days. Territories were carved out. Extortion, murder, the strong taking from the weak. And then something happened that history would barely record. People began to disappear into the forest, never returning. Some drowned trying to escape across the river, and some were eaten by the living. Of the 5,000 sent, 4,000 would not survive. In Moscow, files sat on desks. Reports went unread. It took 1 full month before anyone gave the order to leave. 1 month. That was how long 4,000 lives were worth. The survivors who remained were finally moved. Nazino Island was left behind, but not forgotten. A local teacher would spend years documenting the truth. Her testimony reached the outside world decades later. The Soviet state called it a logistical failure. 4,000 people called it something else entirely. History has a name for what happened on Nazino Island. They called it Cannibal Island. In Stalin's files on Nazino, sealed for 50 years. Some stories aren't lost, they're hidden until someone looks.